Born to Katie Bell Newman Atkins and Willis Atkins in Cotton Plant, Arkansas on March 20th, 1915, Sister Rosetta Tharpe grew up in a musical and religious family. Rosetta began playing guitar and singing at age 4 in the Church of God in Christ. At age 6, she regularly performed alongside her mother in the church. She excelled at the guitar, playing melodies and riffs. Her playing was influenced by her mother's mandolin playing and by pianist Arizona Drains, as well as bluesman Thomas A. Dorsey. She and her mother traveled the country as part of a church troupe and eventually landed in Chicago in the 1920s. In the 1930s, Rosetta headed to the Big Apple, and while in New York City, she married a minister, Thomas Tharpe. Although the marriage ended in divorce, she kept Tharpe as her stage name. Later, in the 1940s, she remarried to Foch Allen. In 1938, she signed with Decca Records, making her the first gospel artist to sign with a major label. She became an immediate hit. In fact, the first gospel song to ever cross over onto the Billboard charts was Sister Rosetta's own Strange Things Happen Every Day, recorded in 1944. Another mark of her popularity was being one of the only black gospel acts to record for U.S. troops serving during World War II. In 1951, Sister Rosetta took the stage at Griffith Stadium in Washington, D.C. for her marriage to Russell Morrison. Their wedding, while intended to be for show, proved to last until her death in 1973. Morrison even later became her manager. The crowd consisted of nearly 25,000 paying fans and was considered to be an early stadium rock event. Her promoters for the show only gave her a year to find a husband for the event, and it was unclear whether she knew Morrison very long before choosing him. In 1970, Sister Rosetta suffered from a stroke. Just 3 years later, in 1973, she passed away from another stroke the day before a recording session. Among the legends who considered Tharpe's music influential were Bob Dylan, Tina Turner, Isaac Hayes, Jerry Lee Lewis, and even fellow Arkansan Johnny Cash. Elvis even grew up with her music. Considered the godmother of rock and roll, Cotton Plant native Sister Rosetta Tharpe was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018, alongside other great performers such as Bon Jovi and the Cars. Sister Rosetta will not be forgotten. Her legacy lives on, and she is a member of such prestigious organizations as the Arkansas Entertainers Hall of Fame, as well as the Blues Hall of Fame, and a highway running from Brinkley to Cotton Plant named in her honor.
Music in the air, up above my head, there is music in the air, up above my head.